Have you ever felt torn between the urge to chase your dreams, bring them to life, and the desire to soak up every precious moment with the ones that you love? Well, in today's episode, we're going to dive deep into the delicate balance between focusing on the moments and the pressing reminder that now is the time to bring our dreams to life. I'm going to share my personal journey of juggling my very ambitious goals with treasuring the irreplaceable moments with my kiddos and my loved ones. So stay tuned this week to uncover the art of living fully in the present while also pursuing what the future holds. This is All the Damn Things, the podcast committed to helping women achieve your dreams, even after going through deeply challenging experiences. My name is Bevin, the founder of the Take the Damn Chance movement and creator of the Do the Damn Thing method. Yes, I say damn a lot, but it does mean something. It stands for Decide and Declare, Attend Your Own Party, Moments Not Minutes, and Now is the Time. When it's come to navigating my own deeply challenging experiences and bringing my biggest dreams to life, this framework has changed my life, and I know that it can make a huge impact on yours. Now, before we dive in, I want to thank you for helping me make Your Damn Manifesto a #1 bestseller. It hit that #1 spot within the first few days of being launched into the world. And I know that I could not have done that without you, my listeners. Thank you so much for helping me achieve one of my goals of writing a book, getting it into the world, and hitting that #1 bestseller spot. If you have not yet gotten your copy, you can go to yourdamnmanifesto.com or find it on Amazon. I had a couple of things happen this week that made me think about how do we balance the M of the DAM framework, the moments, not minute, with the now as the time. But as I sat down to record today's episode, it also struck me how the A comes into that, the attend your own party. And you know what? Probably the D, decide and declare, does as well. That's the thing about the DAM framework. The four mindsets really dance together. You'll find yourself noticing the M, the moments, not minutes, and then you'll see the decide and declare. Those mindsets show up in every area of our lives. So let me tell you about what happened over the last couple of days. As I just said, I'm launching my first book. I'm getting it out into the world, and that's a really busy time. There are a lot of moving parts and pieces. But because of circumstances completely outside of my control, my childcare situation changed. And so for about a week, I wasn't going to have my typical childcare, which makes it really hard for me to work. I have 3 kiddos under the age of 7. I can't really get the level of work done that I'm used to when they are around and they're not at school, when they're asking me for juice boxes and bananas. I mean, all of you who are stay-at-home moms and also trying to launch something in the world, you know what I'm talking about. So I had a choice. I could either today try to find some backup childcare, or I could take the morning off and go spend it with my kids. It is the week of our county fair. Yes, I live in the country. This is a big deal around here, and the kids don't have school because of it. So instead of trying to find childcare, find somebody to take them to the fair, I decided, hey, I'm just going to take the morning off and I'm going to do it. I'm going to consciously create moments with my kiddos. My youngest kiddo, who's 2 years old, this is the first time she really understands what we're seeing, the fair. You know, we're walking through the barns and she sees the bunnies and she's saying, hop, 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 because she's knowing what they are and she's seeing the chickens and she's making the noises and the cows. It was so special to me to see her light up as she recognized those. It was a moment that I created. Yes, I was there and I participated in it, but I actually created it. I created the environment where she could have that experience. It's something that's so important to understand with the M, the moments, not minutes. We can often feel like we have missed so much because we have a lot to do and we can't be in all of the places at the same time. So you can often beat yourself up because you had to spend time at work. You had to travel for work. You had to do a project. You went out with friends and you couldn't put your kids to bed one night. But I want to remind you that it is not about the minutes. It is about the moments. And you can create a moment at any time. You can create a moment at any moment. Those were moments that I created with my kids today. I rode the Ferris wheel with my oldest daughter. We got our special elephant ears and lemon shake-ups. We really dove into that county fair experience. And then I came home and I did some work. I had a sitter coming this afternoon so that I could record this episode, so that I could do some work towards my book. And I'm able to feel really good about staying present with my work because I was present with my kiddos this morning. It means that I wasn't walking around with my AirPod in one ear, trying to answer calls while also watching them on the roller coaster. I wasn't answering a bunch of emails. Yeah, I might have answered a text. I wasn't trying to straddle the fence between being present with my work and present with my kiddos. We can only be in one place at a time. Now, our thoughts can be in a million different places. Our thoughts can be in the past, in the future. They can be worried about people that aren't around us. They can be anywhere, but your body can only ever be in the present moment. So if you ever find yourself spun up in your head, stuck in your thought, then you can get back present in your body really quickly by just running your fingers over the palms of your hands or running your hands up and down your legs, reminding yourself where your body is so that you can bring your thoughts back to that same place. If you have a few more seconds, a minute or two, you can do the Just One Damn Minute meditation, which you can go get at justonedamnminute.com. It's completely free. And that'll walk you through your senses. It'll walk you through breathing, what 5 things you can see, 4 things you can touch, 3 things you can hear. Gets you back in that present moment. And all of that is part of the A, the staying present in the moment, attending your own party, not somebody else's. Reminding yourself that you can only be here in this moment. And when you have that level of consciousness, that level of awareness of what is happening right now, then you know you're creating your experience through your thoughts. And if you ever feel that thought of, oh my God, I need to get back to work, I need to let go of this, just remind yourself that is a thought and you can change your experience by picking a different thought. Now, how do we blend that with the now is the time? If you've walked through your damn manifesto, you've read the book, you've just listened to the podcast, you know that it's so critical to discover your yes, to decide what your yes is, the most important thing that you want in your life for now, and your 6-dimensional why. Why are you doing all of those things? And then knowing that now is the time that we need to take micro actions towards bringing our dream to life. We know that we're not promised tomorrow. If you've listened to the podcast at all, you know my story. 6 days after my 40th birthday, my husband passed away unexpectedly. He became a widow and the solo parent of 2 kiddos under the age of 3 at the age of 40. I've also lost my job 3 times in under 10 years. I lost my home in a house fire in 2010. My dad passed away from cancer when I was 24. You can hear all of those things and think, wow, a lot of bad things have happened to you in your life, a lot of hard things. Well, we all have hard things. I've also created a lot of really amazing things in my life. I grew my business very successfully in a short period of time, in 18 months. I have these beautiful kiddos, and I was able to have our 3rd kiddo using embryos that we had frozen in previous IVF treatments, which was a huge dream of mine. Mark and I built our dream home in our county where we can go to the county fair and live in the country. I've created all of these things because I am so distinctly aware that we are not promised tomorrow, that we never know what is going to happen at any instant. That is not a reason to live scared. It is a reason to live fully. It is not a reason for me to sit and worry about what bad thing might happen next. But it is a reason for me to say, I have a morning where I can choose to go make moments with my kids. That is the thing that I'm going to do. That is the moment that I need to remember. It is the time to create. When I talk about now is the time, I'm often talking about now is the time to bring your dream to life. Now is the time to take micro actions towards it. I never want you to do that at the expense or the exclusion of spending time with the people that you love. When you know your yes, when you have decided and declared what that is, and you are moving towards it, then a morning or a day off is not going to derail you. What so often happens is that you haven't declared what your yes is yet. And so you feel like you're never doing enough because you don't know what enough is. You don't know what the micro actions are towards your yes because you don't know what your yes is. Do you see how uncovering your yes is the key to moving everything forward much more easily and more efficiently? So when you know your yes, and you know that you're going to be committed to bringing it to life, you're taking micro actions towards that, then some time off, a day or a week, isn't going to stop you in your tracks. When you get back to being present in the moment with your work, you are going to keep taking micro actions in that same direction because you have decided what the direction is. It's so critical for you to see how the DAM framework can play in your life. It is playing in your life. It is what you are doing. When we see what we have done, then we can see what we could do. When I started to see the DAM framework in my life, I wasn't born knowing this. After Mark passed away and I looked back at all of those hard things that I had been through, and I asked myself, how did I navigate those things? And I saw that where I was most effective, where I was doing the most incredible things was when I had decided what I wanted and I declared it and I started moving towards it. When I had the best experience, the easiest, most pleasant experience of bringing things to life was when I was attending my own party. I was staying present in my own body in the moment. I was comparing myself only to myself, not to other people, but where I'd been and where I wanted to go. That is when things became easier and I enjoyed the experience more. When I knew that moments were more important than minutes, when I was willing to be present in the moment with the good and the bad emotions, I was willing to stay focused in the current moment, not trying to straddle being present with my kiddos and present with my business. We can't do that. When I said, I'm going to focus on this moment so that I can be in the next moment when I'm there, that was where life became more vibrant. It became more exciting, and I got to enjoy it more. And I saw how clearly that we are not promised tomorrow, that now is the time. There is never going to be a perfect day. So why not today? There's never going to be a perfect day for me to spend time with my kiddos, and there's never going to be a perfect day for me to write a book and get it out into the world. So why not today? Why not today to choose which moment I want to be present in and know that I'm still working towards those things, micro actions towards those things. My DAM manifesto, I've shared it so many times on this podcast, but my DAM manifesto is to share the DAM framework with as many people as possible in as many ways as possible in order to create a sustainable, thriving business that both supports and inspires my family and the world. My desire to share this framework in order to create this business is not just about paying the bills. It's also about inspiring my kids, which means that I want them to see that, yes, I am a new author and I am a business person and I have a podcast and I speak on stages and I am a present mom. Not for every single minute. There are people in my life who help me so that I can do both of these things. But I also take the time to be present with them. I take the time to ride the Ferris wheel with my oldest daughter, to get us all lemon shake-ups, to really dive into that county fair experience. Those were moments I got to be present for today. And then I got to be present here with you on today's episode. And I so appreciate that you chose to be present with me. Thank you for that. It absolutely means the world to me that you come back every week to the All the Damn Things podcast. Doing the damn thing has helped me create every single amazing thing in my life. My business, my kiddos, my relationship with my kiddos, my relationship with other people, and writing and launching the book I've been waiting to do for years. Again, if you have not picked up your copy, go to yourdamnmanifesto.com or find it on Amazon. Write a review on Amazon and Goodreads. It is so helpful, helps other readers know if this is the right book for them. And again, it means the world to me. I love that you were here this week, and I can't wait to see you back here next week. Thanks for joining me today. Let me know if this made you stop and go, damn. If so, leave a comment on the episode, rate and review the show, or reach out on social media. Find me on Instagram at Bevin Farrand, or visit my website and let me know what you want to hear next on All the Damn Things.